Hello and welcome back to Minecraft All the Mods 10. So, first thing I want to point out is that I have made a bunch more Inferium seeds, 3 more, got them going. We're making more Inferium because we're going to need that in a fairly ridiculous quantity if we actually get what we're after. Other than that, however, I have also gotten a Waystone and a Megatorch, because today we're heading back to the Deep Dark. So we are going to need our handy dandy jetpack. I would like to hat cough and wheeze. No, I don't want to hat cough and wheeze. I would like to upgrade this jetpack, but I don't know if we have enough diamonds. 18 isn't really even. That's like gonna be 1. Alright, we got 2. 29. Nope, we need 44, I think it was. If we want to actually upgrade this bad boy to the emerald level. So that's going to have to wait a bit longer. Which means we're just going to have to go without it. Alright, so, bam, that is on. Let us... Deep Dark Surface. Oh! Hello. Just randomly getting attacked by a freaking lion. Get out of here. What is this? Raw lion meat. Okay. That's new. Alright, let's heal back up here real quick. Was not expecting that. Alright. Down we go. Yeah, I was kind of feathering the jetpack a little bit, because while I have these boots, I don't necessarily trust them to that level. What is it? Oh, sulfur. Okay. Alright, back this way. Alright, so we need to go and find the little area that takes us to the spot we wanted. It was like right over here or something, wasn't it? It was kind of this way. Yeah. Here we go. Let's get these guys onto my hotbar. Then it was down. Yeah, and here we are. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss down that torch. This is a big area. That torch is not going to be enough by itself, but now we can go deep, dark, down. There we go. Now we can just come straight back here and don't have to hit that surface anymore. I could probably even take that waystone back somewhere. You know, I probably should have made more torches. Alright, so let's just kind of do this. See, I knew there was going to be... Yeah, see? That's what I thought. Alright. Yep, right there you are. I knew it. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's not a good sound. I don't like a... Oh, I definitely don't like that. What is that? Darkness. Really? There we go. Alright. Let us kind of progress this way a little bit. Because I feel... sword. Yeah, there you are. Alright, so we're gonna stick that right there. And we're getting hit by that darkness again. I do not like this. Gotta be said. Alright, let's see. Oxidized copper. Grab a bit of gold. Fortunate backpack. plus luck. Interesting. Ooh, a name tag. I'll grab that logistics core. I feel like those are a little difficult to get. I'm trying to just kind of remember that stuff off of memory. Armor-piercing minigun ammo? Sure. Oh, I know those pneumatic cylinders are annoying to make. And we'll probably end up getting into that at some point. What are rooted boots? Mysterious powers of a sheep. I don't know. Garlic. Sinister switch. Cast a spell at half the cost of the user's entire mana bar. Well, okay. Powered rails. Let's do that. There we go. Compressed iron boots. Meh. Okay. Yeah, there are some spiders spawning regardless. Could we not do that? This is annoying. This is annoying enough, I might go with my backup option. Soul torch? I guess we can grab some of them. Well, no, I don't need a lead. There's some coal. Poison word ring. Some more amethyst. Ooh, a saddle. Those are always useful. Could you stop it, please? Oh, that's a warden or something, I think. I can't quite tell. Yeah. Knock it off. Okay, I don't really think I'm going to be able to manage to get much done like this. Alright, let's get up here. Maybe it'll get me out of range of whatever's actually causing this. Hey. Ooh. That looks important. Ow. What hit me? Okay. Nope, we're going home. That's annoying. Alright, so I have a backup plan. Because I was looking at something else. Alright, so let's go back to all the modium. And let's find the ore. Here's the ore. Alright, so found in the deep dark biome and will always spawn air exposed. Also found in the deep slate layer of the mining dimension. Now, the way this is phrased, I think that it means that when it spawns in the deep dark biome, it will always spawn air exposed. But that it won't necessarily always spawn air exposed in the mining dimension, because that is a completely different sentence. They actually capitalize the first letter there, even though there's no period. They capitalize the first letter. So separate sentence is also found in the deep slate layer of the mining dimension. Okay. So what does it take to get to the mining dimension? I've never really done this before with this mod. So, what was it? Dimension? Alright, so it is the teleport pad. Alright, so place the pad down in the specified dimension, sneak right click with both hands empty to teleport. Overworld to mining dimension. Okay. Well, this takes a little bit of all the modium to get. Alright, that makes sense. So I had to go find some difficult all the modium in order to get access to the slightly easier version. 4 nuggets. Well, as I recall... Oh, you know what I might want to do? I might want to heal up. Come on. Eat up. Alright, well, we'll just let that sit for a moment. Where did I put said Aldemodium? Was it this chest? Yeah, here it is. Alright, so we have one. Do I have... I do still have an ore hammer. So, that was not right. Nope, alright, hang on. Eat that. Do that. I needed to do you with you. 2 Aldemodium dust. Excellent. Let me really quick empty out some of this other stuff. Yeah. Just kinda... We can look at that ring later. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I have some Aldemodium dust. You just probably get smelted. Yeah, just smelted normal-like. Do that really quick. Okay. Aldemodium. Yay. Hey, quest complete. Now, you know, I'm curious about that one. Now, what was the quest button? What was the button I needed? Nope, that's not it. I don't remember. Also, I suppose not terribly important. Alright, so I'm gonna use this chest now. We're gonna stick one in there. We have one, hooray. But I'm gonna turn that one into nuggets so that we can get our teleport pad. Now, I can always use the /home command to come back, I think. But should I be more careful? Oh, hey. Chicken predictions. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So I'm gonna stick one there. And make our teleport pad. Alright, we have a teleport pad. Where do I want to put this thing? That is a question. I mean, I kind of feel like... Right in... Oh, you know what? Let's put it down a layer. We took a bunch of stuff out of here. So having something more on this level feels like a good idea. Alright. The real question ends up becoming... What do I want to do about all that? Give me a moment. I wanna think about what I might want to do as a return method. Okay, I am back, and I was thinking about waystones for, coming back since I've already got that, and I have the 4 amethysts. However, my brain then went, hey, is there an easier way for me to get amethysts? Because everything I've found so far has just been from chests. So I was like, all right, well, look, there's a mystical agriculture way. That is super easy to do. Of course, you guys might have noticed, even though I haven't commented on it. Oop, come on, no, get. All right, hang on. I gotta take this guy off because that's getting annoying. That I had this set up for lapis because I wanted to be able to have enough lapis to do enchanting, etc., etc. I was just short a single piece of that and the actual seed. Well, I went and made some of that from the essence we've been getting. And I also made the stuff necessary for that, minus the seeds. So let's just get the seeds done. I have the correct number of shards to make the 2 sets of seeds. So let's just kind of clear out this guy, and then we will do it. Because now that I had over a stack of the prosperity shards, so I was less worried about it at that point. So let's go ahead and just get these going. Make ourselves a bit of amethyst. There we go. Now I think I have one spot left in my existing things, and that should be right here. Yeah. All right. Now I need one of those farmlands. Fortunately, I have one of that tier that I had made way before when I was kind of just leveling up the basic essence seeds farmland. So there we go. I don't even have to waste additional essence on that. This one does not need to be particularly quick. We can just wait for the first batch, and then I'm sure after that we will have enough by the time we end up needing more. Let's just sleep through this night really quick. There we go. Alright. So, no more Deep Dark. First half of the episode was the Deep Dark. Now we're going to go Mining Dimension. And before I see anything in the comments, I know that there is every possible chance, and in fact it is very likely, that there will be some sort of return pad when I go. However, and I have the /home command as a backup. I am just being overly cautious, because I know wavestones can go between dimensions. It might have an XP cost depending on what the settings are. I think it defaults to that being off, but I'm not sure how this pack is set up. I have yet to do the, wavestones between dimensions. So that is just me being overly cautious. I know there is also an Ender IO way, which might be cheaper. We can look into that while we're waiting on our amethyst. What am I doing? At Ender. All right. I think it's Ender IO that has a way of doing it. It might be something else. And it's just one of those things that kind of reminds me of Ender IO. No, I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Do we have pad? I think it was... No. No? What's this? Teleport pad? No. What is the mod I'm thinking of? It was a thing, it had like a little teleport pad type thing, and it was like an anchor or something maybe, and it had a little handheld device that you could link to it, and then you could just right click the device and it would consume power and take you back to the pad. It might also not be in this pack, but I thought it was. And now I can't think of what it is. But alright, so we already have 2 amethyst essence. How much is this used? How much is this needed? Okay. So we're basically just going to need 8, and we will have plenty. Alright. I'll come back once that is ready. We will make our waystone. You know what? Do we want to go this episode, or do we want to spend a little bit more time gearing up? Because that warden was beating the crap out of me. Now, I would assume that a mining dimension is going to be peaceful. But it doesn't pay to assume things. You know what? While we're waiting, instead, how about we look at the stuff we wanted to actually use this for? So, I do not remember the name of the mod. Is it Just Dire Things? No, it's not Just Dire Things. It's Direwolf 20's other mod. Which is... Oh, jeez, what is it called? Do we have... Should be like a mining laser that is part of it. Those are relays. It's an assembly laser. What's it called? Let's see. I know there's an exchanger. Building gadgets. Alright. That's Direwolf 20's other mod. Building gadgets. This is supposed to be like early mid-game stuff. The original recipes have like a diamond in them or 2, You know, it's basically just intended to let you do things like clear land, uh, you know, uh, quickly swap out like dirt for, you know, whatever building material you're using, and also has things like, oh, here's a like little handheld mining laser type thing, or you know, a mining gadget is probably what it's called. So that you can, you know, mine through stuff in easier patterns, you know, like, oh, I just want to make a tunnel, things like that. Unfortunately, let's see, where is it? Exchanging gadget. Let's look at the exchanging gadget. Oh, the exchanging gadget is actually the original thing. Okay. That's the original recipe on that one. Copy paste gadget? No. Cut paste gadget. Destruction gadget. Now, wait a dang minute. There were some annoying. Oh, here we go. Building gadget. The building gadget has a single aluminium nugget in it. Where is template? Space card? Shape card? I feel like I'm not seeing... Can I just go gadget? Here we go. Oh, okay, because it's split. It's got mining gadgets as well. Okay. Yeah, but the mining gadget, the very basic version, was it the Mark 1? Yeah, mining gadget Mark 1 has a blank template upgrade module, which has 2 aluminium nuggets in it. And these upgrade modules are what you end up using to end up doing, like, the shapes and stuff. Alright, so this is not as bad as I thought it was. It's really only the building gadget? Because, or yeah, those are just pearls. I could have done some of this earlier. I really want the mining gadget, though, but I do now have the stuff modification table. See, that requires a blank upgrade module. What is that used in? Yeah, upgrade 3x3. Okay, you know, I think I have enough, all the modium, to actually do the stuff I really wanted. I could really do to upgrade some of these mining gadgets, so the Mark 3? Really? Huh. Okay. I could just go straight for the Mark 3 now that I have the thing. Yeah, these are range tier upgrades, efficiency tier upgrades, light placer. Ooh. I think, yeah, I think I have enough to actually do what I want. Now, the thing is I do want to get some... Oh, is this... Yeah, there we go. So I would need 1 for the mining gadget, 1 for the 3x3 upgrade, maybe another 1 for the... What's it called? The other thing? Oh, okay, I need 1 for that. 1 for the light upgrade. I might have enough in just the nuggets. That actually surprises me. I didn't think I was going to have enough that soon. Alright, I will be right back in another moment because we are rapidly running out of time and I need to make some decisions. Alright, I've been thinking about it. I am going to go to the mining dimension next episode, but we're going to do our prep work this time. Alright, so we've got enough to make the amethyst we would need for the waystone. We are also going to want that. We're going to want... Alright, so we need waystone. Just like... Oh, right, I need obsidian for that. I'll get that in between. You guys have seen me make a waystone before. That's fine. The important part was getting the amethyst there. Let's do the gadgets. Now, I could go straight for the Mark III, it seems. So, let's go ahead and do... do I have enough for a block or 2? I do. Alright. I should have enough gold for a few blocks. There was gold in that, right? Why am I not able to... Oh, there we go. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was redstone. That's fine. Alright, so we'll do that. And let's grab... enough for 3? Ooh, I do not quite. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna grab 6 of that. You can go in there. Because I'm gonna need 3 templates. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I do not have the lapis for it. Really? Well, I know there's a little bit more lapis down here. I saw it. Yes, I have the seed, but I do not want to take the time for it to grow. Oh, did I grab that lapis already? I might have. I came down here at one point and grabbed a bit more stuff. Oops. I don't suppose I left any in the other thing, did I? The, little enchanter thing here? No. Alright. Which means I'm going to have to plant it and let it grow. Well, what I'm going to do, I think, is make 2 of the items. We're going to make our Mark III mining gadget. Congratulations. We are going to make our... Oh, we're locked up because it's an achievement, apparently. Yep, I'm getting the little spinning icon. Oh, there we go. It popped up real quick. All right, we're going to make our modification table, because otherwise we won't be able to put any mods in. We'll go ahead and put this down, and we'll get our mining gadget charging. Where should I put this? Let's put it here, next to the engineering workbench. All right, modification table. Boom. Now we should be able to do that once we have some stuff. Let's get this guy charging. Oop. Yeah, that thing does not like to accept click-in. All right. So we're going to need to get ourselves a little more lapis. Let me just really quick swap use out so that we can get as much as we need. You make these. I need 8 for 12. Okay. I'm going to pull that seed back out once I have what I need, just so we can get more inferium. But beyond that, I think we're pretty good. I do not know exactly... Is there like a tier upgrade or something? Efficiency, battery, range, fortune. Those would be good. Freezing, light placer, bigger upgrades, magnet, void junk, silk touch. Alright, there is not any, like... Yeah. There does not appear to be anything that ups the tier of the mining laser, so it might be that the Mark III is just the able to get everything, or it won't, and we'll find out really quick. That could always be the case. All right, I will be right back. We will have one last little segment of... No, you know what? We'll do that next time. I will stand here, get the 8 essence I need. And next time we'll come back, we'll make the 3x3 upgrade, and then off to the mining dimension. But that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.